Hey guys, it's your boy, Brad here, bringing you another awesome video! Hey guys, it's your boy, Brad here, bringing you another awesome GOAT format video. This time we got a replay on the deck that we just talked about, the Gravekeepers deck, my take on Gravekeepers. Oh yeah. So, this game we're playing against Brogord or something like that. And yeah, we're playing our Gravekeeper deck that we just showed off. It's a pretty sick deck. Kind of the way I would want to play Gravekeepers myself. I don't know if it's necessarily good, but you know. And you see, we're starting off here with Gravekeepers Watchers. We kind of sick. But then I'm like, oh, doing okay, cool. So I'm like, watch this. I'm gonna fucking hit his Graceful Charity. Ready? You ready for the ready? What happens? Like, are you kidding me? Like, are you freaking kidding me? I actually would have been glad not to hit that because of Watcher. But at the same time, it's like, you know what? I can just set him. No big deal. But like, yeah, I would prefer not to hit that because Watcher negates it, which would have been insane. So he's just going to set one. Awesome. This is looking good. At the Morphing Jar, we're going to banish whatever that is. Then we're just going full YOLO aggro. Aw, yeah. We have the Trencher Tribute. What are we scared of? He's playing friggin' Archfiends. I don't care. Deal as much damage as possible, as quickly as possible. So that way he can't basically have any monsters on the field. We're going to YOLO, Trench Tribute. He's got nothing. I figured he had all monsters in hand. I figured he had nothing he could do. I had a Premature Burial. And I knew I was going to draw into another Gravekeeper. I'm like, fuck it. Let's just keep on hitting in, baby. Hitting in. I should have set this Gravekeeper spot. That was the big mistake I made there. Yeah, that was a fucking mistake. But, as you'll see. But at the same time, it doesn't really make a difference. He's going to activate Bark of Dark Ruler, which is funny. This card's trash. It took me a second. I was like, what the hell does this card do again? And then I was like, okay, cool, whatever. And then he's going to, yeah, so, and then, yeah, nothing's going to happen. We're going to have the Rite of Spirit. Cool, whatever. And then, yeah, it didn't really matter. Then we're going to, oh, he didn't pay his cost. Like, you're playing Archfiend. You should know you got to pay cost, as annoying as it is. So I was like, cool, whatever. And then we made a bit of a mistake here setting the jar. But I'm like, you know what? I'm fucked at this point. That's what my thought process was, which probably wasn't the best idea, to be quite honest. But, you know, maybe we could have made something happen. And then we're going to knock that. Terraforming. And he's like, oh yeah, every time I set that card, it gets knocked. Of course, it's funny. And then we're going to do that. Old Yu-Gi-Oh rules, get rid of the other one, and then we'll pop that. Cool. And then we're like, yeah, watch, we're now going to run into a Mirror Force or Magic Cylinder. Oh, and look at that. We ran into exactly that. Wow, great. And then we're just like, oh, great. Another set monster can't do nothing. Okay, Mirror Force. Oh, lovely. Right? I had a feeling he had that. And he's going to do some stuff. I'm going to try and stop this. And the Snatch Steal sucks here because Snatch Steal targets, which you didn't know. And I didn't read this card because I just assumed all Archfiends just suck. And it's like, oh, it negates effects when it destroys them by vow. It's like, okay, cool. And then he does that, and I thought it negated my pot of greed. I'm like, oh, fuck. Right? And then he's like, he doesn't know that, right? But I had to because it's mandatory. It's not a mandatory. Or is it? Oh, fuck. Whatever. I don't know if it's mandatory that you roll the dice or not, but I'm pretty sure it is mandatory. Like the non-targeting, the targeting immunity. And then we get the second Delinquent Duo first turn. Cool. And he's going to Prima, bring out Jinzo. I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine. I don't care. Right? So I'm just going to get that back. And I knew he had no sets because he had Jinzo on the field, so we'll just get rid of his hand. And he's going to do that, and we got Spy, thankfully, so then we can, now we're looking really good here. We got Smashing Ground, too. I was actually going to use my Smashing Ground on the Jinzo at first. I'm like, no, I got Zaborg, man, and just go full aggro, right? I'm like, no, I got Zaborg, and I don't have a Necro Valley, so, like, these guys aren't going to be doing that much damage. So I'm like, yeah, it's best just to Zaborg and wait for an Archfiend to come on the field because Zaborg might get destroyed by the stupid Archfiend effect, right? So is that if when drawing? Yeah, it is mandatory. Yeah, so he had to do it, right? So it was mandatory during the Snatch Steal, right? So then he's just gonna set one, and I say, what am I concerned about? He didn't play Decree though. He had Jinzo. So I'm like, fuck it, we'll just get rid of that. We'll just keep up the aggro because even if he brings out a what do you call it? A Archfiend monster with Pandemonium, I don't care. Is the thing. Like I can care less because none of them are going to get over Zaborg. That's the one thing I do know about them. But I also was like, oh wait, I got game here. Prima out, literally any Gravekeeper, and then just attack in with the other two and GG, right? So it's a pretty sick game too. Deck's doing good so far, and the Watcher actually would have worked out, which is really funny. And then look at that, 3 for 3 on the Liquid Duo. Oh yeah, don't we love that? What a great time. So we're gonna do it again, 3 for 3, and then we'll hit 2 more monsters out of his hand. That's fine by me. And we'll draw some more cards. All right, cool. Get rid of that. I already got one. Then we'll get rid of that. We'll set that. And I should have set my spy. No biggie though. So then he has a jar. I didn't expect him to play jar in this deck, but it makes sense. And of course I get fucking 2 Gravekeepers Watchers. Like, are you kidding me? But the second Secret Barrel though is crazy. You're going to see why here, guys. Well, I mean, it's pretty obvious why with Archfiends, but you'll see why. It'll come up, obviously. Right? So he's going to summon a whole bunch of Archfiends. But I'm like, okay, that's totally fine, because he doesn't have a single big Archfiend. So I don't care. So then he's going to bring on the Pandemonium, which kind of sucks. Because he wouldn't have been able to get over these, which would have been, only get over one of them, which would have been funny. But it's no big deal. Because we got the MST, we got the Terraforming, get rid of that Pandemonium to make him pay for his cost, right? So then we'll just take some damage, whatever kind of thing. And then we're going to search out Necro Valley, get rid of Pandemonium, right? And then we'll set a Spy as well as 2 Secret Barrel, because I know he has the Heavy Storm. And I knew he was going to do it. Didn't pay for any of the effects, by the way, which is like, are you serious? So I had to wait for him to do that. Then I can activate both my Secret Barrels, put him down to 3,000 life points, right? So Secret Barrel is pretty devastating against Archfiends, which is really funny. And then it's like, yeah, it sucks we lost Necro Valley, but I don't really care because he's not going to be able to get over my Spy. And so I'll just bring out another Spy, have fun. And he's got a Lightning Board. It's like, okay, that sucks, but like, you got to pay for all these effects to be able to kill me, for example, right? So I'm like, oh, okay. I got this guy. So I'm thinking, like, what am I going to do? Attack that or that, for example, right? Because I want to get as much damage as possible. So that way he has to pay as much effect points as possible. So then he's going to... So then we'll set that, and he'll pay all of his effects, and he still can't kill me. Which is the thing. And for some reason, he attacks with this. It's halved. Okay, that's why. Yeah, so that card is halved, which was like, okay, thank God. Right? And then just like, yeah, I just need one monster. And basically... And even if he did get another Archfiend, it probably wouldn't have been game. Unless he had the exact one that he special summons here. I'm like, wait, what's going on? For a minute here, right? And I forgot that this card, Necrofear's card, Bakuro's card. So he brings up Necrofear. I'm like, oh shit. And then I'm like, oh, wait a minute. It doesn't matter because you can't get over my freaking Reflect Founder, which is like the worst card for me to summon against him, which is hilarious. And so yeah, he's gonna bring out this. Yeah, and he pretty much. Wait, what doesn't he do that for? This card is yours. Oh, that's why. Okay, that's what it does. It has to be destroyed by me, right? So like, this is literally the worst card that he could have to put up with. And he's like, oh, things changed. I'm like, yeah, we'll see, right? Because it's like, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna bring on an Archfiend, but it doesn't matter because if he did, Reflect Banner would have killed him still. So it didn't matter what Archfiend brought out, even with Pandemonium. But I'm just like, you know what? I'm not going to take any chances. We'll just get rid of it. So I got True Nade, doesn't do anything. Ring Destruction, that's GG. And what do you have? Another Interfere. Yeah, literally nothing did anything here. And then, so I'm like, all right, let's just finish this off. We'll target your Necrofear, GG. Because you're not going to be able, unless you have Book of Moon, that's the end of the game, right? So, yeah, pretty crazy, I must say. And yeah, it was pretty funny how a lot of the cards I had on my side of my dating deck worked against them. But like, yeah, we were pretty set, right? So if you got his Graceful Charity, we had the Watcher. If we had any sets we were concerned about, we had the True Nade, and we had the normal mana crossout. We were pretty set there, right? So card did its thing, and that was the end of the game. And you know what? Gotta respect the man for playing Archfiends. It's Archfiends fucking suck. But that's the replay there, guys. What do you think of my deck? I think it's the more fun way of playing Gravekeepers. I don't know if it's the best way, but again, Gravekeepers aren't a very good deck in GOAT. They'll never be meta, at least in my opinion. Maybe they will be. I don't think they will be myself. So this is the way I like to play it. And yeah, it was a pretty sick game, and I'm glad we won. So yeah, that's the game there, though, guys. Thank you for watching, and be sure to check out some more awesome videos. Brud, signing out.